and neighbours.
Well then, let's do this one fine. Hello there, and welcome to the final ever episode of the Not-For-Broadcast Genocide. No, how did I fuck that up? It's the final episode, and I get the name wrong! How do I do that? How do I do that? Okay, welcome to the finale of the Not-For-Broadcast Man's Laughter Run. We're going to be tackling the final 3 incidents and the finale, 2,602. Anyway, let's get on with it. Day 2079, and up and come. Okay, 2079, and up and come. You once again find yourself sitting inside Bozeman's office. Everything is pristine and orderly, just how the fastidious man likes it. Though it's rare for him to be late. The door opens behind you, just you start to imagine the reasons why. Winston, you're already here. Good. Well, I'll keep this brief. We both know your decision to this role is somewhat... Not decision. We both know your dedication to this role is somewhat... lacking. You've been here almost 6 years, and in that time... Check some notes on his desk. This doesn't seem like a great start. You have a problem following simple and clear instructions. A prime example of this is that you played that disrupt propaganda tape a few years back. You're still feeling the consequences of that today. He frowns and shakes his head. Well, you knew that one would probably keep coming back to bite you. Ugh. Your involvement, whether or not it proved in the disrupt attack, has not been overlooked. That night cost Channel 1 significantly, financially and to our reputation. You better believe that if I had a shred of evidence, well, we'd certainly not be talking now. You gulp. Your general attitude leaves much to be desired. Never willing to go above and beyond for the role, to work the extra hours when required. Refusal to attend corporate events and functions. These things are all noticed, you know. Is he even gonna... Look, Winston, I'm gonna be blunt. I don't like you. If I had my way, you'd have been out the door long ago. But now we're under public ownership, it's much harder to get rid of you without an official grievance. So far, you've managed to escape just under the line. And I want you to know, I'm watching for you to slip up. Get back to work. Well, at least you know how he really feels. Okay. So, you've made Bozeman angry. Fantastic. Don't worry. He will die. he will die. Don't worry about it. It's late. It's been snowing all day, and unlike everybody else, you've stayed inside as much as possible, keeping warm. Normally, you enjoy the snow. Snow. But today, it's been nothing more than an irritant. Still, tomorrow you've got the day off and we'll actually be able to enjoy it. Sam always gets excited when they see the snow. When they were younger, they'd always wrap the kids up and take them out to play in it. It's been a while since that's happened, though. Something about the dark nights always makes you feel melancholy at this time of year. The sound of keys scratching on the front door distracts you. That'll be Sam. After a couple of minutes of hearing their frustrated attempts to unlock the door, go and open it for them. Fuck's sake, thank you. Bloody door's broken. They're swaying on their feet, and you can smell the alcohol on their breath. So in order to kill Sam here, we need to make her pongy. So, how much have you had? You can't tell me what to do. I'm an adult, and I can make my own decisions, Alex. The belligerence of their tone is somewhat undermined as they have to hold on a door frame hidden from falling over. Sam, this has to stop. No, I don't want to think about it anymore. He would have been... Tears start falling down their cheeks. He would have been 21 today, Alex, my little boy. But he's gone, and Susie and Chris, all of them, and you didn't even care. Of course I care, Sam. I'm just not making it all about me. No, of course not. You're too busy at work or whatever. That's fine. I'll go somewhere else where I'm not going to be judged and lectured all the time. Look, at least let me call you a taxi. You don't get to make any decisions for me, Alex. And to your surprise, Sam takes a swing at you. They're clearly drunk beyond thought, but it catches you off guard and you stagger backwards as their clumsy fist connects with your cheek. You're more shocked than hurt. That's it. You're not staying here tonight. Wait there. I'm calling a taxi. You turn around and grab the phone before looking for a taxi number in the phone book. You're just arranging what hotel they should take Sam to when you hear a distant door slam. The door to your building, specifically. You run down the stairs and outside, just in time to see your car swerve out of the car park and into the night. Oh, God. It's less than an hour later when the CCOs call you back. Yes, they'd found Sam and the car, but there'd been an accident. With all the snow and ice on the road, it seems Sam lost control and the car went veering off the road. Back to the wall. You slide down to the floor. They didn't make it. And that's it. They're all dead. Day 2340. A time for reflection. It's been over 13 years since your dad died. You visited his grave a few times since then. Normally during times of stress, or when you're just trying to figure something out, or when you just want some peace and quiet. Today is no different. For so long, you were partners, friends, lovers. It doesn't feel real that they're gone. How are you going to carry on without them by your side? The carved raven catches your attention as it flies away. A parent should never have to bury their child, particularly Charlie, who never had a chance to grow up. He had so much potential, so many dreams, so much he wanted to do. It's not fair. If only you could change it. Susie, poor Susie. What you wouldn't give her to have it back, even just to argue with you. She just wanted to explore the world. So curious, so full of life. Until Liberation Night. Everything changed then. So many lives destroyed. You always had your ups and downs, Chris. But that doesn't mean they deserved. If you hadn't given them your passport, they'd be safe. Sam was so happy about it at the time. The choices we make, the best laid plans. Taking your mother to the transition centre was a difficult decision. Maybe the hardest of your life. You're still not sure if it was the right one, but she's definitely not suffering any longer. And at least she and her dad are together now, whatever happens next. It'd be nice to have her with you, though. You turn around and wander in the direction of the car. You can't control life, what happens, who lives, and who dies. All you can do is keep going and see what gets thrown at you next. What is life? If not a series of little decisions that define us? And we'll never know which ones would take us one way and which would bring us here. And there we are. And that's the final incident as we head into the final broadcast. I wonder what would happen if the world knew how awful Blunt the Clutch really is. Well, sorry, Gabe, you're not gonna know. Okay, the incidents only took me about 10 minutes, so if this is long enough, I should be fine. 7 years since the election, the finale.
Right. Let's try and get through this one with as little pain as possible, eh?
Oh, I only have 2 adverts? What the fuck?
I know Advance have allowed the studio to fall into disrepair. It's all gone wrong since they took over. Not that the alternative would be better. We'd have been stuck with something like those dangerous psychopaths at Disrupt. But the show must go on. One more time, anyway. Quick point before you start. We've had a few problems with the machinery lately.
Huh. I wonder why there's not a third one.
Flickering on and off, sparks and the like. Try not to make things any worse. Oh, and don't forget, you've got free reign of the SFX buttons these days. Make sure to use them whenever I would deem appropriate.
Okay.
Why'd you have to make it all about you?
How old are you then, Cole? Okay, here we go. Big smiles.
I've actually gained a year. I celebrated 44 last year, but it's actually this year. Brilliant.
You're 44 and going in. 3.
You're 44!
Good evening and welcome.
Spice it up with some audience responses, Alex.
I'm Megan and I'm joined as always by the inimitable Robin and Patrick. How are we?
Well, we have got so much going on tonight. I'm excited. I'd say I'm about a 12, Megan.
On the excitement scale?
Yeah, exactly. We have got so much SoCo stuff coming up.
We sure do. We have celebrity chef Jordan Brankley who will be cooking up a storm.
We'll be announcing the winners of our big competition, Visions of the Future.
And we'll be joined by a very special guest for a game of Wheel of Truth.
See
and I'll even be showing you how to make your own Mother's Day gift. All of that and so much more tonight on The Nightly Show.
The fight is not over. We have grieved our loss and we have hardened our hearts. We have lived with death and we no longer fear it. There is no price too great for liberty. I can be silenced, but your thoughts cannot. And each day, just like before, we gain hearts and minds. Because the truth is like that. Irresistible. We're back. And we're only getting started.
Right, let's have some applause on the way into the next section.
Gotcha!
Jordan Rankley. But first, we know you love them, so Robin's going to give us an update on our lovely Nightly Show pets in Pet Corner.
Splendid, that's the ticket.
Well, Megan, first up we have our hamster Lord Cheeks. Now he's a
Look at her.
grey with the
Ooh, ah,
scientific
ooh,
name
ah, ooh, ah.
Adrian Stultus, and he lives here with us in this cage. Hamsters.
It's open, Robin. Robin.
Special pouches in their
Robin.
cheeks storing food. He loves carrots, apples, and chewing tobacco. Now, hamsters are nocturnal, so we'll do our best not to wake him up. But let's just see if we can.
Robin.
Well,
The door is open.
It looks as though Lord Cheeks has actually gone for a little wander, but I'm sure he will be around here somewhere. In the meantime, let's say hello to our tortoise. Now, after last month's viewer vote, she is now, of course, called Slow Barbara. And don't panic, even though it is December, Babs here doesn't actually hibernate. Let's say hello. Oh, she's sleeping. Oh, Babs. Oh. Oh. Those are our Nightly Show pets, Megan, both alive and well. Back to you.
Thanks, Robin. We'll check in on them, or some very similar animals at the same time tomorrow. Now then, I hope you're hungry, because if not, you're about to be. Patrick Bannon is
Rest in peace.
and they're going to be showing us how to knock up a delicious apple pie. It's time to go into the kitchen.
Don't forget the SFX buttons.
That's right, and I'm joined here by Chef Jordan Rankley. Welcome to the Nightly Show kitchen. How does it compare to the kitchens you're used to?
I love the colours. It's vibrant. It's fresh. It's shame about all the arseholes. Yes?
Sorry?
What?
So, you own 6 restaurants, you've been awarded 9 Ballon Massifs across your career, and you've
Ballon
worked alongside the
Massifs.
best chefs in the world. Tonight you've got me. Oh, are you worried?
Am I fucking worried? Are you worried? Are you fucking worried?
Yes.
So,
What are we making today, Chef?
So, we've got a family over for Leaders' Day. They're hungry. We're going to make them a delicious apple pie.
Ooh, lovely.
It's got sweetness, it's got the acidity of the fruit, and then you get the richness of that pastry. Incredible.
Wow, okay, so where do we start?
So we've got to start by making our filling. So we've got about 1 kilogram of fresh cooking apples here. Fucking beautiful. And we're going to slice these up perfectly. And then straight into the pan.
So, your new show, Demon Kitchen Heart Eater, starts on Friday here on Channel 1. So, tell us about that.
So, teams of young chefs come into my kitchen, and one by one I destroy them emotionally. And if there's time, I teach them some basic knife skills. Fuck me, Patrick. What are you doing?
What?
Shit. Is that how you cut? Fuck, you'll lose a fucking finger.
I've got spares. Right, so once we've done that, we set these aside whilst we make the pastry. Yes. Whilst we make the pastry.
Bowl. Yeah? Okay. Sugar, butter. We mix that together, and then a whole egg. And then a whole egg. What are you doing, you fucking donkey? Are your brains?
You donkey!
Egg.
Oh, no, Chef.
No. Shit. Right. With a spoon and work in that flour, okay? Work that into a nice ball of dough, just like that.
So, what does the notoriously fierce Jordan Rankley do to unwind?
Bears. What's that? What is that?
Bit lumpy.
Lumpy? It could fucking pass for a sack of spuds. Touch that. Touch it. Yeah? Pathetic. That goes into chill. Now, we're mixing our filling. Apples, sugar, cinnamon.
So, you own 6 restaurants across 5 territories. Which is your favourite?
Are you mixing that with fucking it? What? Are you going to light a candle? Take it out to dinner? Fucking mix it for fuck's sake. Right, now we're rolling out 2/3 of our pastry. Bit of flour into the dish.
And the filling goes next, right? The filling goes next.
Why are you watching this? Do you remember how it feels to be informed? To feel connected to what has happened in the world? Do you remember Jeremy Donaldson? Because I do. I remember how he died. And now I watch this excuse of a program and I realize he was 100% right. Disrupt's first martyr died protecting this show. If he could see it now, he'd wonder why he bothered.
And then brushing the whole thing.
Lovely. Okay. Ta-da! What do you think?
Oh my God. You, come here, you. That's a disgrace. I'd rather jam my eyeballs up my fucking arse than look at that. I'd rather use my tongue to tie my shoes after the fucking shit-kicking contest, do you understand?
Then it goes in the oven for 45 minutes.
Oh,
You! Come here, you! You're the worst fucking thing to happen to food since cyanide. Do you know that? I tell you what. Fuck off! Get the fuck out of here! Fuck off!
Okay, well, while I do that, let's go now to Megan and Robin, who will be announcing the winners of our competition. Visions of the Future.
A bit more audience reaction would be nice.
I literally just did the audience
That looks delicious. If you want to follow along at home, then make sure you write in with a stamped, addressed envelope, and we'll send you the fact sheet. So, Robin,
Addressed.
all these amazing entries to the Vision of the Future competition.
Yes, we challenged you to show us your predictions of the future, and we were just inundated with entries, weren't we, Megan? From wacky inventions to global problem solving, they are all amazing, and we had the best time looking through each one.
It was so tough narrowing it all down, so we have some amazing runners-up. In 3rd place, drum roll please, we have Hamish, who's 3 from Lunwelly.
Lunwelly. You know there's a city and there's a town in Wales that isn't actually far off from that spelling. It's pronounced, I believe, Laneshly. I probably butchered that. If any Welsh speakers out there, please do not kill me.
Feature of God, and it really blew us away. Just look at the line work here, and I can really feel every passionate stroke of the brush.
If you look here, you'll see a beautifully rendered, what I thought at first was a smiley face or perhaps a cat. But I think if you really look, you'll see it's actually a representation of the seeming futility of death through the eyes of the living.
Indeed. He's also chosen to just leave a lot of it bland, which I think is really interesting. If you know Hamish and his work, of course, he loves focusing on the negative space rather than the image itself.
Stunning, absolutely stunning, and such Megan. But next up we have our second place entry. So in second, drum roll please, we have Keith, 41 from Dungleys. Keith, we were sort of aiming this towards our younger viewers, but still, he has sent in his idea of the future, which he's calling Ravaged Earth.
Indeed, he says in his really rather detailed notes, deprived of basic resources, society will resort to a brutal system of weekly battles to the death, where only the victor may breed. He also says at the bottom here, either that or about the same, but maybe a bit worse.
I really love his attention to detail. You can see the sort of gladiatorial arena, and then what I can only assume is Keith himself pulling off this chap's head and shouting, "Come back to me, Linda!" Oh, Keith, maybe if you spent more time outdoors and less time entering children's competitions, she might not have run.
Finally, of course, it's time to reveal our winner. All our runners-up will receive a day out at an inflatable Happy Land on an industrial estate just off the A40. Sorry about that, Keith. But our lucky winner will win the chance to spend the day at the Department of Change.
Good bloody job, Keith!
Are actually making the new future a reality every day. And the winner is, drum roll please.
Oh, happy with that.
I've spent my whole life searching for truths. Sometimes I've found them. Other times I've not been so lucky. I used to rant about belief juice, a drug in the water. And I was wrong. I admit that. It's not in the water, it's right here. In this screen, in this show. This is your belief juice. You drink it nightly, through your eyes, and it makes you stupid and asleep.
It's getting involved in the party, aren't they? This one seems to have gone a bit haywire, in what I can only assume is an ominous sign of things to come. Hopefully no luck.
Well, if our winners have inspired you to make some artwork of your own, do keep sending them in, and yours could be displayed in our gallery here.
Well done again to everyone who took part. We're going to take a break now, but when we come back, we'll be playing the Wheel of Truth and making some lovely homemade gifts. Don't go away. We'll be back after this.
I don't know what you did, but it's definitely made things worse down there, Winston. Probably going to be more trouble for you in this segment. But what do I care? I'm done anyway. Handed in my notice this morning. The moment the show finishes, I'll be out the door. So you may as well just do what you want, as usual.
Find me when you're done and I'll take you out to the loading bay.
They think they can infiltrate us.
Hey.
That they can drive apart our bonds.
So apparently there's a bit of security chatter, and also Postman's resigning. Isn't that fantastic?
Undermining our lives and threatening our achievements.
They use freedom of speech and discriminations.
They use tradition and history.
I'm sorry, I'm tired. See, today's Wednesday, right? I was meant to record this on Monday, so I could have enough time to edit it to come out on Friday. But,
in a disrupted world, they decide what women do with their bodies.
They would decide what kinds of relationships are natural.
They would exploit the vulnerable for personal gain.
And they would eradicate betterment in exchange for a noose.
They see themselves and their narrow view of life as the default.
It's playing havoc with the sound.
It's bad out there. We're being stretched again.
Use a high-pass filter.
It's a revolution, Colin.
I'll turn the lights down to keep it down a bit.
Oh!
Jenny, can we get him out here? I'm not sure about this grandma.
He's writing about our guest.
I just wouldn't say grandma.
Yes, grandmother's arsehole. It's much better.
Okay, everyone, if I can have your attention, please. Sarah just needs a word.
Apparently there's been some sort of disturbance near the studio. Now I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, but I wanted to let you know that I've asked for extra security and they're already on their way.
Okay, 10 seconds for positions and pose.
Okay, this time you've said it.
Laughing, and we're going in 5, 4, 3.
Has the audience gone to sleep? Remember the S-Effect buttons.
Can't wait to taste Patrick's pie.
I don't know, I think I could wait.
Well, here it is, fresh out the oven.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's just say that pie's got more crust than my grandmother's arsehole.
Well, thank you for that. Well, come on, try it. Dig in. Okay.
Look at Jordan.
Oh my god. Oh lord. Oh, that's really something, Patrick. That's delicious. Really something, Patrick. But now you better go and get ready for that next feature. Every night we play a game of Wheel of Truth with our celebrity guests. But I know what you're thinking. Megan, we've only got one celeb guest.
Yeah.
We'll observe you as
Where's the second one?
Well then, I better bring her round. Should I? The surprise guest? What do you think? Here she is, best-selling author, lawyer and thinker. Oh, and she's only the blooming team leader. It's Julia Salisbury!
Julia Salisbury!
Oh, Megan, you look incredible.
I was just about to say the same thing. Now, don't get too comfortable. It's time to head over to Robin and Patrick as we play Wheel of Truth. That's right, it's that
Fuck! I went insane!
to see if we can break them.
That's right, Robin. They're gonna spin the wheel to pick around, and it could be anything from box of flies to slap my face. They really have no idea what's in store.
So up first we have Jordan. Let's give it a spin.
Yeah, here we go.
Give it a spin. Okay, let's see what you've landed on. Okay, it's fact or fib?
Fibbage!
Jordan, is it true that you've been known to order takeaway for a dinner party and pass it off as your own cooking?
Oh!
It's one fucking time.
Oh!
You did them a favour.
Oh!
Julia, fact or fib? We've heard you've got a very interesting way of saving time during the laundry.
Unfortunately, we won't be able to hear it because there's a disrupt tag going in like 2 seconds.
Still alone. It's early morning as I record this. Maybe you'll see this tonight, or next week, or never. It takes a lot to even get these on the air. And many small acts of rebellion. So don't worry. The fact that you can hear this at all proves it.
Honestly, raise my taxes. We're clearly not paying you enough.
This is my dressing room after the show. We'll sort you out.
Are you blushing, Patrick? Is all this talk of bras embarrassing you?
I'm not blushing.
They're still calling Patrick a he. Poor Francis. Kind of had to just put on a fake identity just to save the life of the real Patrick Bannon.
Okay, here we go. It's Guess That Face. I'm going to show you a picture and you simply have to guess that face. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Julia, who's that?
Oh my god!
Is that you?
That's an actual picture of the actor Claire Max lived in her youth.
It was fucking hilarious.
No, don't. I think it's sweet.
The mullet is as popular now as it's ever been.
Oh, well, don't get too ahead of yourself there. Jordan, who is this? Does that look familiar at all?
I'm glad I was getting fashion advice from someone who managed to make 7 look like 85.
Where did you find that monstrosity? I look like I'm haunting the fucking place.
Right. We've got to move on. Jordan, let's have another spin.
Okay, here we
It's my go, Dad. You go on. Sorry, I'm so keen. Oh, well, you're in for a treat. Yeah. It's fat or fish. Okay. If you look under your podiums, you will find a lovely fish smoothie. Now, I'm going to ask you both a question. All you have to do is answer it honestly, or else you'll have to drink the smoothie. Okay? Are you ready for the question? Here we go. Which of your esteemed hosts is the more talented one? Oh, what a cop-out!
Oh, God!
How is it? Oh, we made it extra fishy.
I need my fucking mouth. Do you know how much these taste buds are worth?
Well, we've got time for one more quick spin, so go, Julia, go!
You have to live through the pain, sorry. Yeah, you made this happen to yourself, Julia. You caused it to turn into this.
Julia, take a look in that box under your desk there.
I think Lord Cheeks is trying to get in on the game. Bless him.
Julia, what have you got in that box? It's not cheese, is it? Cheese!
Juggling balls? What am I supposed to do with these?
Wow, give it a go for us.
But I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing.
Come on.
Yes, let's all dance to a tune. Dance, puppets, dance.
She's doing it. She's fucking doing it.
Which sounds sad. Oh shit! How dare you, game!
Unexpected. Well, God, that was our game of Wheel of Truth, and my God, wasn't that fun?
Okay, it really was, wasn't it? And now it's time to head over to Megan in Crafty Corner.
Spice it up with some horny
Fuck!
Where today I'm going to be ably assisted by Julia. Come on over here. Goodness me, I don't know how you're keeping your dinner down. I can still smell that fish.
Well, to be honest, I've had worse. I used to eat at Clement's house.
Oh. Well, I hope you've got your artsy hat on, because today we're going to be making something very close to my heart. It's our little studio. Look at that. Isn't it adorable? All of us there on the sofa.
Wow. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, is that all you in there?
Yeah, it is. If we can just get a little zoom in, there we are. Oh, I don't know about you, Julia, but I always leave my holiday shopping to the last minute.
Oh, every year. I do it every year.
Well, luckily these make amazing gifts. Shall we get cracking?
Oh, yes, please.
We're going to start with a shoe box here. And Julia, that's it. Grab those scissors. I just want you to get rid of this front panel here.
Perfect. Will do.
Are you big celebrators in your house, Julia?
Oh, yes, no. In my house, we show our love through food, like big dinners, loads of drink.
Right, that's the best bit about any holiday. It's all that food.
This bit as well.
Absolutely right. Cutting along the line there. Do be careful with the scissors at home. Make sure you're being supervised.
It's a bit
You
tough.
are a child. There we go. Fabulous.
There we
Okay, so it's going to look a little something like this, and I've got one here I made earlier. We painted it with a bit of poster paint, white to match our lovely curtains here in the studio, but you can obviously have whichever backdrop you like.
Like a nice shiny gold number.
Well, exactly right. So we're going to make bits of our set now to put in the studio, perhaps a little desk. So I'm just going to grab this piece of card. I've just got it from a little cereal box packet. I think I'll give you this one, Julia. Shall I?
Thank you
There
so
you go.
much.
And all you need to do is cut along the lines there. Fabulous. So what's the best part of any New Year's Day dinner, do you reckon?
I don't even have to think about it. Really? I love the 3 potato pie.
The 3 potato pie?
I don't know that one. You know, with the chips covered in the mash or wrapped up in a jacket potato. I just mean that does that. I don't know, but that sounds starchy.
Well done, Julia. So now she's
I should try
folding
that.
over a little bit there. What it's going to look like at the end is this little rectangular shape there. And we're going to pop it in the middle. Bit of sticky tape on the back there so it sticks down. Now we need a sofa. That's what we need next. We're going to make that out of a lovely paper cup.
Knocking
down there, knocking it all over.
I got one though, Megan.
Good, fantastic. You're just going to cut along the line here, down the middle. Exactly right. Then when you've done that, around the bottom and again around the top. Well done. When you're done,
there we go.
it's going to look a little something like this. And look what I've done there. I've stuck some felt down. Nice and comfortable sofas.
Yes, can't have our tiny Megan having an uncomfortable sofa, can we?
Absolutely not.
She'll be on the phone to her tiny agent and getting someone tiny fired.
Yeah. Oh, there's only one thing missing, isn't there, Julia? What is that?
A higher calibre of guests.
Nearly. It's people. So all we've done to make our little people is we've stuck a cocktail stick into a bottle cap. We just need a face for that now. I've got a good one here. I know it well. It's me. I'm going to stick it down there. A little bit of sticky tape. Oh, my felt's going everywhere. There we go. Oh, I'm a bit lonely. Let's take Robin and Patrick over. Sitting down on the couch over there.
There you go. And well, I'll make myself just comfortable just there.
And these, of course, are all made and cut out of our favourite newspapers or magazines. You can have any guests you like. Julia, is there anyone else you'd like in the studio?
Oh, yes. Well, I'm going to be playing Wheel of Truth with Ronnie from Hiro.
Nice.
Yes, put that way. Yes, he's going to be teaching me choreography, and I'll be teaching him foreign policy.
Oh!
Perhaps you're a bit, I don't know, nostalgic for the old look of our studio. We've got the blue studio down there. Or even a bit of retro red. I've got Sheila Quickstep being interviewed there by... Sorry,
Well, we're out of time, I'm afraid, Megan. It's time for a break. When we come back, I'll be on the couch of chat talking to some of you, and I just cannot wait. We'll be back after these messages.
Okay, before we suffer through the last... What's that? Seems to be a little kerfuffle in the corridor. One moment.
Control of my autobiography, Advancements... Years in the uneven past are lovingly narrated by national treasure Lawrence Blunt.
Should we be worried? We've got the Prime Minister here.
It's good that she's here. She's the reason for the extra security.
Are we going to need it?
Possibly. They're back.
It's not very reassuring.
I know. Good thing I'm not your mum, right?
Confess.
Well.
A few tears. I settled on the zipped back, a boxy pleated skater skirt in dark blue with white sweetheart blouse and the necklace Harry had given me when we'd met in the woods and I'd allowed him to frolic in my glades.
It's an honest account of my childhood, because in the new future, there's no need for secrets.
There was just so much injustice in the world, I realised, as Portia Hamilton Mann lured my best friend into the convertible her daddy had bought her for Easter. How had I failed to predict the perils of being the poorest postgrad at Poshborough?
Over the course of 3 compact
It's
discs
bad,
or
Mum.
just 22
Not like before,
cassette
but
tapes,
so much than we were expecting.
you can experience a
And
childhood
they're
under
better
the old
organised this
regime.
time. Like
And
someone
like
experienced
me,
is running
understand
things.
why
Well, we
can
stopped them
never
before, we can
go
do
back.
it again.
Oh,
Thank you, sir. One more thing, Mum.
15
Apparently
minutes
there's
before the
chatter
most
about you.
important speech of my
I've
career,
requested
and I
backup,
had
but well,
stained my high
we're stretched pretty thin, Mum. I received death threats like other
Waves
people
of
receive
nervous
post. I've learned
nausea
to take it all with a
seized
pinch of salt. Of course, Mum.
Okay.
That sounded deeply worrying.
Oh, you got used to it.
I have.
I hope I don't have to.
Why didn't Bozeman tell you?
Tell us what?
Oh, I'm sure he'll tell you when the time's right. Forget I said anything.
You literally didn't. Going in 10 seconds.
I don't think she likes me very much.
Oh no, that's just how she shows love.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the nightly show where it's time to get a little intimate with the Prime Minister on the couch of chat. Prime Minister, this boat still have you.
Thanks, Megan. Although maybe now's the right time to tell you that you're going to be seeing an awful lot more of me.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I am delighted to announce that starting next week, I will be the new...
Miss Salisbury, could you get ready to accompany me, please? Please remain in place, ma'am. This won't take a moment. Please remain in place, ma'am. This won't take a moment. Sit rep.
We do apologise to our viewers at home for this unexpected interruption.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
Right, understood.
2 seconds later, she arms up the gun.
How can I help? Can you clear everyone out of that area? Everyone.
Okay, everyone, if we could just clear away from these studio doors. Yeah, that's right, just behind the cameras, please.
Do those doors lock? Is that Colin with the headphones on? Hey, mate, can you lock the doors? Can you not hear me?
Colin! Colin!
Oh no, he's got AirPods in!
No, miss, too late.
I'll do it.
Oh, no, enforcement! Load your weapons on!
You two stay at the door, lock it tight and don't let anyone in.
Yes, sir.
Now listen, there's no need for anyone to
back down! Are we still live?
Yes.
Are we still live?
Yes.
Good.
Alan.
Good.
Hello, Alan.
It's time for some real news.
Oh.
You, mic me up. You. Is it working?
I just need to check.
Is it working?
It's working.
Good. Over there, on your knees. Now. Over there, on your knees. Next to him. Move! You, next to him. Move!
You okay, Colin?
Shitty birthday. Not the worst one I've had, though. Let them go, Mr.
I'll get him.
It's me you want. Let them go, Mr. James.
Don't flatter yourself. You're not the target here. You're just a bonus.
Oh my God, is it me?
We're not here to take out a person. We're not here to take out a person.
Oh!
Cancelling the whole fucking show. We're cancelling the... Which camera? Which camera? I know you're watching this. In your vans.
Oh no.
Planning your counter-attack. Please. Try and control yourselves. Try and control yourselves. Well, I'm sure you know the rest.
Alan, we can talk about this.
Oh, we will. I have a lot of questions.
There's no need for anyone to get hurt.
Where was that attitude during the uprising? You know, the night your thugs killed my friends.
There are innocent people here.
Says the woman who killed 14 million of them. No, I don't feel any great need to answer to you. In fact, get over here.
I don't take orders.
Come here! You move when I tell you to.
Oh Christ!
Give me that.
Alan, don't do it. You're not an executioner.
What am I then, eh? You tell me, Megan Wolf, what the fuck am I?
Just a man who's way in over his head.
Don't patronise me, you smug bitch. I'm not one of your little helpers. Get over here. Kneel beside her.
Oh.
Guilty of what, you fucking psychopath?
All of it! She sat there, smiling, and let it all happen. Jeremy Donaldson died for this programme. And she let it become this. Bread and circuses. Bread and fucking circuses!
Don't you say his name.
Circuses. I beg your pardon?
I said,
I beg your pardon?
don't you say his
God.
name.
You don't get to do that! Name. You don't get to do that!
You're angry at the wrong person, love. You're angry at the wrong person. She's the one that killed him. The first victim of her benevolent slaughter, not the last, though.
All I am hearing is crazy.
Then maybe you should hear it from the source. Confess. 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 Fine. Have it your own way.
Oh no! Not Colin!
Stop! For God's sake, stop! Answer my questions. Or she dies next. Yep. Then who next?
Tell him what he wants to hear.
Ask your questions.
Better.
Ask your questions.
First question.
Question one for £100.
How do you think this is all going to end?
In a better world.
Bullshit.
In a better world. It's the truth! It's the truth! When we came into power, everything was broken. The system worked for so few that there was hunger and poverty and real pain. But you never saw that, Mr. James, because you were doing just fine, thank you very much. You were doing just fine, thank you very much. And my side? We were too weak, too meek. It was all good intentions and second chances and playing by the rules. Well, you know where playing fair gets the people at the bottom, because we're playing fucking nowhere. Someone had to be prepared to actually fight, to do what was required. So I did it. Because no one else was going to.
14 million people.
To save the 60 million here. What would you have done? Let us all starve to death?
You should have found another way.
There was no other way.
Is that how Peter Clement saw it?
No other way.
Is that how Peter Clement saw it?
Peter was weak. I loved him more than I have ever loved anyone, but he was soft. He wouldn't have allowed it to happen. And afterwards, he couldn't sleep. It haunted him. I think he would have killed him in the end anyway. But that's on me, Mr. James. What's on you?
We're not discussing me. Didn't you hear? Disrupt died on the night of the uprising.
Then how have we been watching you for months? You're not the only one who knows how to get people on the inside. We knew you'd pop your grubby little head up again, and we've been collecting information just in case you did. There's a recording of a meeting of the so-called Disrupt leadership. Tiny hidden cameras, very high-tech. Perhaps the public should see what your bosses are talking about when there's no one else around.
We have people at the network jamming your signals, messing with your broadcast room. We'll stop you.
We have people too, and they've been doing this an awfully long time. Prepare the footage on screen 4. I guess it's up to the broadcast room.
You in there? If you play that footage, she dies.
Play it, Alex. Play the tape. I've seen it. It's important. Blow us up anyway, so just play the fucking tape.
Alright. Last decision I make. We don't play the tape. That's that.
Don't let them play that tape. Don't let them take those screens. Take out those screens. What's happening? What's happening?
Well, how the fuck should I know?
Someone tell me, what do they choose?
They didn't play it.
What do they choose? They didn't play it. Well done, Alex. Good choice. You get to live. You not so much.
And that's the death of Julia Salisbury.
Because that's the only way it ends with people like her. She was never going to stop. She was never going to stop. Just her and her version of what's best forever. She was a narcissist.
I'm gonna kill you, Alex.
Yes. I know. But the movement will stand a chance. We'll all stand a chance thanks to people like Alex.
Alex is no hero.
But that's what heroism is. For people like us. There are so few times in a person's life where they face a decision that could actually make a difference. We're so disempowered. But in those moments, the choices we make combined with the billions made by everyone else, that defines us. We remake the world one small choice at a time.
Advance isn't just one person. They're gonna have a new leader by morning.
Yes, but this one might be prepared to listen. We need elections. We need a choice.
Disrupt is that choice.
Well, I don't see any of you stepping up.
You step up every night.
Do you though?
Every night.
It seems to me you stopped doing that a while back. And even when you did, you just took snide pot shots and undermined everything. You constantly only tell us what's wrong, and it makes us scared and hopeless.
Says the man with a bomb strapped to his chest.
Go, go!
Okay then.
You know how this works? I keep my thumb down on this, and we all get to have a peaceful night. Megan, come here.
Pathetic!
Shut the fuck up.
Don't you even want to know who's pulling your strings, what they say about you behind your back?
I said, nobody move!
think you're a joke, Alan. They're using you.
I said, shut up.
And when you've done what they want, they're gonna throw you to the wolves. They're gonna throw you to the wolves. See what everyone else sees, Alan. You're a joke. A nut job. A sad, pathetic. Sad, pathetic.
And that's the death of the. And now Jenny's dead.
Don't blame me. Don't blame me. I didn't make the choices. I didn't make the choices. I just played the hand I got dealt. I just played the hand I got dealt.
And that's that! Lawrence Blunderclatch remains the beloved in the nation and hated in the industry. Jesus is seeking funding to get to the moon. He also needs scientists and engineers. Lucy's new album, Beyond My Hatred, flopped. Her father seems indifferent to the results. Bradlaugh is unhappy. The batch of flowers containing the essence of Sophia Remington are now collector's items, traded on the black market for improbable sums. The last surviving members of the expedition named themselves Dave Ridder-Holdenswrong and died. Okay, despite the setback of dying, Johnny's still a regular contributor to Channel 1's Talk to Sports, where he currently speaks by a psychic medium wearing the spirit wrestle. God. Yuck. So that's the end of the Not Before Cast, Man's Laughter Run. And I really enjoyed it. Next week, I believe I will have something worth of filler. Probably a stream highlight or something. Maybe. Not entirely sure. Despite her death, Helena Canterbury Boatshoe continues to work. She recently won the Best Actor Award for her role as a mafia boss's paperweight. So yeah, it's the choices that make us new men. Localization, subtitles, and all the other ones. Oh. Flash Corp's upward trajectory seems unstoppable. There's only been one luxury cruise disaster, and even then, almost half the passengers survived. Crazy Neil was recently spotted eating food out of a pill. He is a broken man with many outstanding almond built. See, this is what happens when you don't, advertise Crazy Neil. He gets his bad ending. I don't want to see Crazy Neil sad ever again. Minute in G. Oh, I like this. The picturesque town of St. Bumley-on-the-Thames continues to thrive.
The Hole was recently named an area of outstanding natural beauty, as it should be, since it's the Hole. Anyway, what's that epilogue?
Welcome all the boys and girls and everybody else as well to Frankie Fun's Wacky Fun House of Wax.
Let's go! What's that? It's just one show I remember on CBeebies. I was like,
This is the wacky.
it's giving me this. It's giving this.
But where's Doofnut?
So where is it?
Call for him. Doofnut!
Haha, Jeff!
Are we ready for?
There you go, Jeff. There you are.
I can't hear you, Doofnut.
Yes, I'm ready.
That's better. Now then. Whoa! It's
Bonk.
the bonk alarm.
He's dead inside, like he should be. No, this is the real aim of the Man's Laughter Run. Just to cause benevolent pain to Geoff Algebra. Because absolutely screw him! Well, we've made it to the end now.
And I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines.
That's what they call that. Thank you very much for watching the Not For Broadcast Man's Laughter Run all these times. And I will see you soon. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.